Not only is October the 29th today, 2 days away from Halloween, it is also the 1-year anniversary of Superstorm Sandy. It was the centerpiece, if you will, of the Atlantic hurricane season last year, and it looked like it was going to move out to sea, but it just didn't, and it flooded the New York City subway, among other things. We are remembering this shocking story, and we'll talk more about that coming up. But this may be, well, a little bit of a shock. Unfortunately, we've got a large storm headed our way right in time for Halloween. And speaking of a shock to the system, I don't know about you, but -3 this morning. I was cold heading out for an early appointment. -9 this morning in Barrie. It was a beautiful sunny morning. I was driving the 407. Great views up high. You can see the skyline off in the distance, CN Tower. You can see the Mississauga skyline off in the distance in the West End. Decent visibility for tomorrow. We may get a brief sprinkle overnight and tomorrow morning in terms of a shower, and with temperatures near zero, but above zero this time. Still could be a little bit of snow mixing in. Nothing serious, though. No big deal, right? Until this storm system really gets going. And it's being driven by cold air plunging in from the prairies. Sub-zero highs. They are well below normal for temperatures. And plenty of moisture coming from the U.S. South. And by Thursday evening, trick-or-treating time, we'll have cloud cover across Ontario. The storm will stretch from Hudson Bay to the Gulf of Mexico. And unfortunately, with plenty of moisture, rain for Thursday morning. The commute will start early on Thursday afternoon, rain again. There is the chance, some of the forecast models are picking up what we call a dry slot, meaning that the precipitation may ease a bit in intensity for a portion of the evening. So part of the trick-or-treating hours may not be steady rain. It might just be more drizzly, certainly misty, foggy, rumble of thunder not out of the question, a little bit spooky. And with 14 in the forecast, it is going to be a milder Halloween. All right, remembering Hurricane Sandy, it's been one of our top stories this week. A year ago, it was certainly the top story. Absolutely devastating, some of the New Jersey shoreline and the costs to families. There were over 650,000 households either damaged or destroyed in New York and New Jersey alone. And by the numbers, yes, 60 millimeters for New York City, but who can forget those shots of the ocean, the storm surge washing inland and shutting down the subway. Yeah, well, one small part of the story is that we will be feeling warmer in southern Ontario for trick-or-treating night. Great to see you. Suzanne Leonard, Rachel Schutzen along in a moment with the latest on the commute. Big sweep of low pressure across the north. There's Yellowknife. There's the sunshine and the Arctic chill. A bit of a reprieve today, but a whole lot of cold air still across the prairies on through northern Quebec and Ontario. And we had it here this morning, didn't we? Did you scrape off your car? I'm rubbing my hands to warm them up, just thinking about it. Seriously, it was -3 this morning in Toronto. It was -9 in Barrie. And our temperatures overnight through tomorrow morning considerably improved. And that's, again, because of the storm that's moving towards us. Part of the story, the temperatures, but 17 for Toronto and Hamilton Thursday with rain, and it will be heavy at times. Stormy weather, Rachel, not what we want, of course, going towards Halloween, but at least when we let people know what's going on, can prepare accordingly, right?
Absolutely. And the warm-up, I think, could be a little bit nice. Now, I do want to talk about some construction projects that are going on. Remember, from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., sections of Queen Street will be closed, and that's for streetcar testing. Facebook.com/Travelers Network. You can find out all the intersections through there. Now, QEW, they are doing work westbound from Dixie out to Royal Windsor, eastbound through Mississauga Road in here, Ontario, so active lanes blocked throughout the night. Out on the 401, east and westbound getting through here, Ontario and Dixie, you will see construction crews working through here, blocking some of the off-ramps as well through the overnight. And out on the 401, we continue to see that westbound express complete closure through here, Yonge to Keele, eastbound. They're also doing some work from the 400 to around the Allen. Now, Suzanne, we were chatting about my dog. What was she for Halloween last year? She was a Travelers Network employee. Travelers Network just launched October last year, so this was just around the time of our launch. And how cute is she?
Oh, she's very cute. And her name is Rainbow.
Her name is Rainbow, weather-related name.
Absolutely lovely. Thanks for sharing. And I suspect you're sharing as well on social media and our website. Photos and videos always welcome. Halloween 2 days away. Unfortunately, stormy for many. We will be seeing rain, heavy at times during the day on Thursday. It'll continue through Friday. We may get a bit of a reprieve from the rain for a portion of Thursday evening, but mild and windy.